So one of the big dangers when it comes to having your own business is you get really excited about everything you can deduct, right? And that's what I hear from small business. Oh, can I deduct this? Can I deduct that? And yes, you can if it's for a business purpose. But there are also a bunch of expenses that people like to deduct that may or may not be for business purposes, or they may not have the proper amount of documentation. One of them is mileage. It's probably the most common one. You know, people say, well, I think I drove 20,000 miles, right? So they'll put 20,000 miles, times the mileage rate to deduct it. There's a problem though. See, the IRS actually, they look for somebody who wrote 20,000 miles. They'll look for that 000 at the end of the number. If they see rounded numbers, they'll be giving you a call and they'll say, hey, can I get that mileage log from you guys? And you might not have that mileage log. So one of the other ones that is a very dangerous deduction to take, and it used to be a lot more dangerous than it is today because now they actually have a safe harbor way to take it, and that is the home office deduction. So the home office deduction, the safe harbor method, is $5 a square foot. Nice and simple. Now there's a more sophisticated method, which is the expense method, which takes into consideration, how your expenses, you can actually take your mortgage interest, you can take property tax, and you take a percentage of that based on the percentage or the square footage that you're actually using for the home. So what the IRS basically created was this safe harbor, meaning, you know what, if you ask for $5 a square foot, we won't bug you. But if and the maximum is 300 square feet that you can actually deduct. But now if you're talking about taking 1,000 square foot, right? Because maybe you are using it and that's okay. But if you are using that 1,000 square foot, make sure that your documentation is solid. Because one of the things that the IRS will look at is in fact that home office deduction. It is one of the most common reasons to get an audit.